Hi, and welcome back to Peggy's Pearls. It's that time again, tax time. And I want to let you know which reports you're going to need to copy and print off from the software to give to your tax advisor. There's three main ones that you're going to want to print: the profit and loss report, the mileage law report, and the expense transaction report. Each of these reports can be found by simply going to the left-hand side of your page on the blue menu bar and click on Reports. And each report can be found in the top left box labeled Financial Reports. The first report that you're going to want is the Profit and Loss Report. This is a great report that shows all your income and expense transactions and summarizes them for you by account. Now, when you print this report, you're going to have three choices you need to make. The first choice is simply the date range that you want. And if you're using it for income tax purposes, that's going to be the previous calendar year. However, you can choose any date range that you'd like. There's some pre-formatted date ranges, such as the last 30 days, the last month, or the last quarter. The second choice that you're going to need to make is whether you're going to report the actual auto expenses or use the federal mileage rate. You'll need to ask your tax advisor which would be best for you. Now, the third choice you're going to need to make is the reporting basis, cash or accrual. Most jewelers use the cash basis for their income tax purposes. But again, you're going to want to check with your tax preparer. The third report is the expense transaction report. This is a great tool, and it gives you details for the amounts that you see on the profit and loss report. Now, you should be able to match the amount from the profit and loss report to the amounts on the expense transaction report. You're going to have two choices to make on the expense transaction report. First, you're going to need to select all, and then the listing order by account. Well, there's one other report that you might need if you're not using a tax advisor, and that is the income tax report. This shows all of the expenses from the profit and loss report on each line of the Schedule C form. Now, you are going to need to check with the chart of accounts in the expense section of the software just to make sure that the correct line is associated with each line item in the income and expense category. Well, I hope that helped. That's it for today's Pearl. Just one more reason to have it, love it.